Yo, what's up guys? Yeah, pokeaim here. Today we have another Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl Wi-Fi battle versus my friend Olivia. I definitely encourage you to check them out. They upload a lot of Wi-Fi battle content. Their channel link will be down below. But if you guys do enjoy these, make sure you subscribe and leave a like. I'm uploading so much content every single day and on my way to 300K. So again, if you guys do enjoy this type of content, feel free to leave a like. Let me know, and let me know what Pokemon you want to see me use on Wi-Fi. We're playing Ubers. Ubers is basically where you can use legendaries plus whatever Pokemon. So we both will be having legendaries in these games. Shout out to my buddy Edgar for the team, and also shout out to my friend Ryan for passing me the Pokemon. And I'm excited to try this out. Looks like we're both running very similar teams. So with like maybe a Sticky Web Smeargle, and I'm running Sticky Web on my Shuckle. Now I do have a Lumberry Tyranitar, so I figure if I lead off with it, I can Dragon Dance up, break Smeargle's Focus Sash, avoid a Spore or any attack like that, and just do a bunch of damage. I do like that we both brought webs in this first game. I think that makes for a really interesting game. Sorry if you heard like a little thing. I was just taking a screenshot of their team. A lot of good Pokemon on their team. My Kyogre is insane in this game. And yeah, let's just start it off. It should be a ton of fun. Oof, that Rayquaza is going to be interesting, but I do have an Aquaberry Levitate Bronzong, and I think the Explosion will be able to knock it out. So this is going to be a good game, man. This is going to be a really fun game. But yeah, if they counter lead me and lead off with Lucario, excellent play on their part. Like legitimately, so good. So good on their part. But otherwise, I do think that Lumberry, Dragon Dance Tyranitar is a fantastic lead. I set up a Dragon Dance immediately. I'll be faster than Smeargle. Exactly. And because Smeargle typically goes for Spore and then Sticky Web and things like that, I'll just be in a good spot. I'll just be in a really good spot. And their team is very weak to this. Like this thing at +1 KOs basically everything besides Dialga. So we're going to Dragon Dance here. Let's see if they Spore. Or they just opt to set up Sticky Web first. It's an interesting play because like you don't know if I'm Lumberry Tyranitar lead. Also Sash Tyranitar was something back in Gen 4 Ubers that I used to love using back in the day. They do go for Spore. Again, we were prepared for this. We have the Lumberry on our Tyranitar. So we are not only going to wake up here, but we're going to get off that Dragon Dance, be fast than Smeargle, break its Sash, and really just start wreaking havoc because this Mon is a threat, guys. This Mon is a giant threat. So it's looking really good from the get. Also, I will be playing Olivia in 2 other games. And probably a bunch of games, to be honest. Like I'll be playing everybody. I don't really care. Like I will play everybody. I do not care at all. Yeah, we just go right for Crunch now. Nothing on their team can switch into Crunch plus Earthquake at all. So I'll be playing them tomorrow. So we have some more Wi-Fi battles versus them tomorrow as well. And yeah, it should be a good time. Like I said, I'm just excited. I just love playing. You know, I just really love playing. I'm glad you guys are enjoying these, and again, if you are enjoying them, please let me know. Like, I'm trying to grow my channel, obviously. I want to get 300K, that's my end of the year goal, but I'm also trying to like see what people want, because I think one of my favorite parts about this generation is the fact that it was one of the first that ever had Wi-Fi battles, right? So to see other people be excited to use Pokemon is just so cool. So we get rid of Smeargle, we prevent hazards from the opponent. Awesome start, could not have asked for a better start. Primal is probably Dialga. Yep, Dialga comes out. Now I am under Sand, so Dialga should not be able to knock me out one hit, even if it's Scarf. I'll live Aura Sphere as well. And to be honest, I want to weaken this for my Mewtwo, because Mewtwo kind of just wins as well. Yeah, and I do think that Mewtwo's really good here too. So I'm going to go right for Earthquake. They do have a Shuckaberry, that's nice. That's usually for, I'm assuming, Groudon. Ooh, but that's a 2-hit KO outside of the Shucka. Let's see if they can even knock me out, or they have Roar. They do go for Dragon Pulse just to weaken me. It did a good chunk. I'm not going to lie. I'm actually kind of tempted to just go right for... I think I'm going to go for Dragon Dance again. Because I'll be faster than Mewtwo. I'll be faster than Mewtwo now. I'll be faster than Rayquaza. Unless this was bait. If they go for Roar now, excellent play. Excellent play. But yeah, the second Dragon Dance is going to be... The second Dragon Dance is going to be enough, unless they're Bullet Punch on Lucario. So we go right for Earthquake here, and we'll be able to knock out Dialga. I'm now faster than Mewtwo because of that Dragon Dance. And the Scarfers on their team, I don't think they can do much. Let's see, though. Tyranitar +2 is very scary. But and this is kind of looking like a Dragon Dance sweep, but like I said, I'll have more games. Actually, no, this won't be a Dragon Dance sweep because if Rayquaza and Lucario both have extreme speed, that should be enough to knock out my Tyranitar. And the reason Tyranitar took that so well is, again, because of the Sandstorm special defense boost that it got. Well, while Sand is up, obviously. If they had Flash Cannon, it still wouldn't have killed me, and I would have at least beaten Dialga down. Even Aura Sphere, I would have been able to eat just because of the Sandstorm special defense boost. But I'm pretty sure Rayquaza's extreme speed into Lucario's extreme speed knocked me out, I want to say. And it's also like, what do I value? Like, will I go for damage on Rayquaza because Crunch is better than just going right for the Stone Edge and missing? Because Crunch only does 83 to 98% to Rayquaza, so if they're Life Orb, I'll do enough. And I think that's just better overall. Oh, they got it to Lucario. Oh, no, I saw Mega, and I assumed Lucario. But obviously, Rayquaza fits the bill as well. Don't get me wrong there. Alright. So we'll go for Crunch here. Again, I value... If this had been like a late game where I lose, if I miss Stone Edge, or if I don't KO Rayquaza, I would go for anything else. But Crunch is just my best play. I'm not trying to miss... I do basically the absolute maximum roll, which is like 98% right there, as they go for Earthquake, and that will be able to knock me out. Again, not going to go for the... not going to bother going for the... any other attack there. I believe now we bring out our Shuckle, which should be able to live everything. And I go for Sticky Web, allowing me to deal with the... basically Lucario's and the Mewtwo in the back. Lucario and Mewtwo, they do have a Giratina though. So they go for Dragon Ascent. I'll be able to survive this. I have Sturdy, so even if they crit me, I'll be able to survive this. Did a good chunk though, not gonna lie. But yeah, now that we have the Sticky Web, I feel a little bit safer. I feel a little bit safer. And what I kind of want to do now... I don't want to allow Lucario to come in and sweep me, so what I'm going to do is actually switch out my Shuckle, because I can save it as a sack for later, and bring out my Bronzong. Now, my Bronzong having Aqua Berry means it will be able to survive any hit from Rayquaza if they go for it, and Dragon Ascent I'll be able to survive too. But again, basically, if I didn't die there with Shuckle, and they could bring out their... Lucario, they could set up on me for free, and I could lose. I don't know the damage calcs on +2 Lucario, versus with extreme speed with Life Orb. I'm assuming it's Life Orb versus like Mewtwo and versus things like that, and versus Kyogre. But Lucario is no pushover, you know, and they're on Sticky Web, so they might even be adamant. And having Bronzong in means that I could potentially explode on something. But yeah, Heavy Slam's gonna be able to knock out Rayquaza. Perfect. So 3 giant threats gone, right? And now Sticky Web is on my side. Well, on their side, but it's in my favor is what I meant. I'm assuming either Lucario, or honestly anything could come out right now. If it's not Giratina, if it's Lucario, then I'm going to go for Earthquake. Me being max attack means that my Earthquake is going to do so much to Lucario. It doesn't let them set up for free. Yeah, I mean, there's even a chance it kills Lucario. I am a movie star. Ooh. I mean, you are a movie star. I did like the Lucario movie. I like the lore behind it. But yeah, this is why I brought up my Bronzong. If they go for close comp, that's fine. They end up going for Crunch, probably fearing me to actually have the Earthquake, so it makes sense that they want to pick up the KO there. Nice. Now Palkia is looking super good in the end. But I think I'm gonna do is go out into Mewtwo here. Mewtwo picks up the KO with Side Strike very easily on Lucario, while not allowing anything they have to switch in. Go ahead and throw off a Side Strike there. Life Orb Side Strike easily knocks out Lucario. It does a good chunk to Giratina as well if they want to go out to that, maybe expecting a Fire move or Aura Sphere. Because Giratina does resist the Fire move and is immune to the Aura Sphere. I like that their team, by the way. Yeah, they just decided to get Chip, which is good. Smart, that way they can do a lot of damage to me with Shadow Sneak from Giratina as well. I like that, I forgot my train of thought. Oh my god, Side Strike looks amazing in this game. Did it always look like that? I swear it was like a little animation of like meteors hitting you. That's sick. Side Strike looks absolutely amazing. But yeah, I like that Palkia looks really good in the end, and I'm a Bonberry as well. Am I a Bond Berry in this one? No, I'm Lustrous Orb on this one. Giratina comes out, which is something I actually want to weaken. That way I can win the game with Water Spout Kyogre. So I think I may be able to live a Shadow Sneak, unless they're max attack. It is boosted by the Grisius Orb. That's the name of it, right? Grisius Orb? I am able to live that. I actually even live Life Orb, which is pretty crazy too. So I get a beautiful amount, and I freeze them, which is not what I wanted. I get a very lucky freeze right there. If they thaw, I guess it doesn't really matter. But because they don't thaw, I can just bring out my... I can now bring out my Kyogre without having to take any damage from them. What I would have done, though, is on that Life Orb hit, I actually would have saved this mon and switched out to Shuckle, because maybe there was a chance it survived every hit. But... now I'm able to bring out my Choice Specs Kyogre, and nothing is taking... I mean, there's one Pokemon left, but it is not taking... It is not taking a Specs Water Spout. Yeah, that freeze sucked, though. I don't care about the berries, my friend. Let me tell you what does matter, though. This mon under rain is what matters. Mewtwo's so fast, dude. It's such a fast mon, it's insane. Like, I'm just barely faster than it. If they're Choice Scarf, I'm not faster than it. Interesting if they're Choice Scarf on the Sticky Web. Nope, they're not. So, Water Spout is going to absolutely dominate that. Oh my gosh, a little rainbow. That's kind of cute. Water Spout's going to absolutely dominate. Crit did not matter, guys. Let me tell you how much damage that does. That does 208%. I'm knocking out Mewtwo and Mew. I'm knocking out Mewtwo and Mew. It just, the damage calc is so crazy on that move. 208% to 245%. What type of crazy damage roll is that? But yeah, guys, like I said, we're going to be doing multiple Wi-Fi battles, so this was just the first one. I do hope you guys all enjoyed. You got to see the viability of Dragon Dance Tyranitar in the Ubers tier. Let me know what you guys think about Ubers, obviously, and also if there are other Pokemon you want to see me use, you know, as I get them from friends or as I get them myself, we'll bring them out. Shout out to Edgar, who gave me the team itself, like the Sticky Web Dragon Dance Tyranitar team that he used in actual Ubers, like on the Pokemon Shredder Ladder. And shout out to Ryan for passing me the Pokemon. And like I said, guys, check out Liv. Channel link is down below. Subscribe if you're new. And yeah, also if you guys want to pick up the game and use my, I mean, I'm just plugging my stuff at this point. If you guys want to pick up the game and use my Best Buy link and you live in the US, the link is down below. You help me out and you support the channel. It helps me out financially. But yeah, I'll see y'all next stop. Peace.